Hi, it's James Hairston here to talk about the next Daily Drumming Influences Revisited. Originally posted in 2012, today it is the one and only Dave Weckl. Um, like most people, I first became aware of Dave Weckl through Modern Drummer magazine, and I might have even been an up and coming situation or something. I think might have been playing with Simon and Garfunkel or something like that. But I just saw this picture of this young guy and kept reading stuff about him. The next thing you know, he's popping up with Chick Corea and the Electric Band, and just that phase, that Chick Corea thing was just took it to a new level, and the drumming of Dave Weckl was just incredible. And I felt like, I had been a big fan of Steve Gadd, and I felt like Weckl took what Gadd was doing and just took it to another level, especially with just really applying a lot of rudiments to the drum set in a way to create grooves and solos. And I think the thing that Weckl did that was a little bit more the next step, if you want to call it that, was a lot of displacement, kind of like some of the stuff David Garibaldi was doing, where you possibly might take a paradiddle and shift it over by 1/16th note, and create a groove so it feels like it's backwards. If you do an eighth note, it feels like it's playing backwards. And I feel like Weckl kind of had mastered that, and I don't think he invented it, but I know that he mastered it. And he became the it guy for a long time, and I think between he and Gadd, I think they really put Yamaha drums on the map with that recording custom. And I know I have a recording custom cherry wood, and a lot of it was because of the influence of Weckl. I feel like his first CD, Master Plan, is a masterpiece. I feel like I put it on my list of perfect albums. I feel like it's tremendous, and a lot of his other solo albums are great, but that one was, to me, tremendous. And if you appreciated what he did, it was great. I like his stuff with the acoustic band. I feel like it was just a different sound for him and a different avenue. And it was nice to hear him play some of that stuff versus the electronic stuff with Chick Corea and whatnot. And then, of course, he's played everything now. When a group in Boise called the Wind Machine at the time, it eventually became the Riverside Jazz Orchestra, used to have a series that they did in the summer, concert series called Jazz Under the Stars. And Weckl was brought in as a guest artist one time, and he used my Maple custom kit. He was very gracious to me. I would give him rides to and from the airport and pick him up, and super nice to me. I didn't really work with him behind the scenes in the business dealings, but he was gracious. And then I ran into him at a club in Nashville. He was playing, and I happened to be in town, and I went to see the show. And I mean, he's was gracious enough to say hi, but I'm sure he had no idea who I was or didn't remember it because of all the connections that these guys make. They're in and out, he wouldn't remember it, but I do have pictures with him, and he was cool. He actually sent me a pair of the Dave Weckl Big Firth shoes, the drumming shoes that were very popular for a while there. I actually have a Dave Weckl aluminum signature snare from Yamaha too. So he was just a huge influence, and to this day he still is. He started studying. Here's a guy at the top of his game, and he started studying to better himself. And he changed a lot of his approach, not his entire approach, but he changed a lot of his approach. Really loosened up his grip and everything like that by studying with Freddie Gruber. And Steve Smith did the same thing. And then Weckl, I have all the original videos and DVDs of his technique stuff that he put out, and then he came out and did new ones addressing the changes. He actually had a signature drumstick that was very popular, and he changed that as well. Both still exist, but and then you know, he has an entire line of cymbals with Sabian that he helped develop, the Evolution line. So anyway, tremendous drummer, innovator, player. Just like I said, just some of the stuff that he did was so innovative at the time, and I think that he helped put the New Breed book in the forefront by studying with Gary Chester, and I think that nobody really knew about that book until Dave Weckl did it, and then talked about it in Modern Drummer, and next thing you know, that book is everywhere, and everybody tried to do it. And you have to have a lot of patience to do any kind of a book that involves permutations or taking a line, playing something, and then reading another line as if it's a melody on the different limbs and moving it around. It can create an endless, one book is an endless guide to everything. You have to have a lot of patience to do that. But anyway, I got off track there. But Dave Weckle's playing is tremendous. To this day, it still is. He posts things. I follow him on Facebook and whatnot to see what he posts. And definitely one of the best ever. And a huge influence on me. I can't say enough about it. Dave Weckl, drummer of the day.